I'm going to call this subcommittee meeting to order. Welcome to our first subcommittee meeting for the Early Childhood Education Subcommittee of 2025. First, some administrative business. Attendance would be the first administrative thing. Go ahead and open the roll. Thank you. All right. Quorum is present. All righty. So another piece of administrative business will be that there are two bills on the docket that will be needed to be passed by for the week. So do I have a motion to pass by HB 1685 and HB 1972 until next week?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, all right, we are passing by those bills, and now we are on to HB 1612 by Delegate Hernandez. Delegate Hernandez.
Thank you, Madam Chair and members of the subcommittee. This is HB 1612. This is a bill to help families with non-traditional working hours find access to quality, affordable childcare. This bill actually was inspired by a couple of my constituents, the owners of Honeysuckle Cafe on Colley Avenue in Norfolk. I visited them on their 8th week of being open, and I asked them, what's been the hardest part so far of running a small business? And they said, childcare, in particular because they are entrepreneurs with sort of strange, unpredictable schedules. And I've heard similar things from firefighters, from law enforcement, from nurses who work 12-hour shifts. And after looking into it, realized from a recent study from Department of Health and Human Services that 1 in 3 children, young children in the United States, will require care outside of your standard business hours. So that prompted this legislation, which would, after a regulatory process, allow the Child Care Subsidy Program to offer a higher reimbursement rate to providers who remain open outside of normal business hours. Basic idea is let's create a financial incentive to get more of them open, maybe a couple hours earlier in the morning, a couple hours later in the evening, so we can fill that void that is really needed for care. I will note that we have intentionally left traditional business hours vague in this legislation so that the department, through a regulatory process with its expertise, can fill in the details a little bit more. But I will say that similar measures have been adopted to this bill in places like Texas and Connecticut in recognition of the real need that is needed. So with that, I'm happy to answer any questions and hope it will be the will of the subcommittee to support the bill.
All right, do we have anybody here to speak on favor of the bill? In favor, we'll do that one first. And then if any opposition to the bill wants to go ahead and line up too, we can all be ready.
Madam Chair, Shane Riddle with the Virginia Education Association. Our board has taken a position of support on HB 612. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the subcommittee. My name is Latwyla Mathias, Executive Director of Progress Virginia, and we support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Do we have anybody online? Is there any questions? Are there any questions from the committee? Okay. Oh, Delegate Coe?
Nope.
Yes, go ahead.
Nope.
My thing's not lighting up. I apologize.
No worries. No questions at all. Fantastic bill. Very excited to support it. I make a motion to refer to full committee.
This one will need to go to appropriation. So if you want to amend that motion.
Yes. I would like to make a motion to refer to appropriation, pass and refer to appropriations.
All right, report and refer to appropriations. Do I have a second? We have a second? All right. For the last final comment, I wanted to say, as someone who deals with child care varying hours as we speak, and I'm sure you as well, and a husband that works in a first responder and 12-hour shifts that alternate every, this is completely for working families, and I just want to commend you for following up and doing all the work on this bill. It makes a huge difference to working families, so not only across the Commonwealth, but to help represent people in the Commonwealth. So thank you for this bill.
Thank you.
All right. Can we open the roll, and all those in favor, we can report on the screen. All right, the bill 5-3 reports and refers to appropriation. Thank you, Delegate Hernandez.
Thank you so much.
The last bill. Do I have no more business before the committee? I'm sure there will be more next week, but do I have a motion to adjourn? A second. All in favor? Aye. All right, and we are adjourned.